If you have not watched Shogun, you are missing an epic love story and an epic story about Japanese.
I am happy to see you have changed your mind about bathing.
Did you get Sid?
Culture and, the way that they operated in the 1600s, okay? I thought it would be interesting to explore the potential dating relationship or match compatibility between Anna Sawai and Cosmo Jarvis.
Good morning.
You seem in good spirits.
Because on screen, it was just a beautiful, dance of romance and love and lust, but it was in such a respectful way. So what's interesting, really, really interesting, is that both Cosmo Jarvis and Anna have no real history or anything on the internet indicating that they are in relationships. Funny enough, in real life, they're really close in age.
Yeah, but we just generally working pretty closely does.
So let's talk about Cosmo Jarvis. First of all, he is handsome as heck, okay? He is very handsome. According to Legit, Cosmo Jarvis's relationships, does he have a wife or girlfriend? He is a British actor, musician, and filmmaker. And he rose to fame in 2009 when he launched his debut album, Who Mas You Hitch, Sono for Bitch. Oops.
And when they do, you'll be cheering for you.
As an actor, he's been featured in numerous films and TV series such as The Naughty Room, Calm with Horses, Persuasion, and most recently, of course, 18 Emmy Awards, Shogun. Now, due to his career success, many have been curious about his relationship status, as I am too, and let's break that down.
The courtesan was acceptable then. I'm glad to hear it.
I don't understand. You're not,
Again, there is not a lot of information about him being involved in their relationships. However, he has had 3 on-screen relationships. So as a singer and songwriter, he's known for hits like Love This, Gay Pirates, and She Doesn't Mind. His relationships have been a topic of interest for many, many years, but supposedly the entertainment scene states that he is single, so there is no known person that he's dating right now. He's currently 34 years of age as of June 2024. He was born September 1st, 1989. Zodiac sign is Virgo. Place of birth is Ridgewood, New Jersey in the US. And he currently resides in London, England. His nationality is British American, apparently mixed ethnicity, Christian religion, straight sexuality, height 5'10", about 172, black hair, brown eyes, single, and 1 sibling, actor, singer, songwriter. Okay, and it also says filmmaker. He is not married. He apparently likes to keep a very low profile, and he has not commented publicly on his relationship status. However, there are rumors that he has allegedly been in a long-term relationship with a lady named Emily. Now, this again is coming from the source legit.ng. The actor is not active on social media. Hence, knowing much about his dating life is very challenging. Now, let's go backwards to some of the leading ladies that he was with. Anna Sawai, 2024 for Shogun, which we're talking about. Previous to that, we have Dakota Johnson in 2022. They had an on-screen relationship for the film Persuasion. And previous to that, we have Florence Pugh, 2016, as they dated on screen. Florence is a British actress known for her roles in Lady Macbeth, Little Women, and Black Widow. Now, the 2 co-stars were on-screen lovers in the TV series Lady Macbeth. Florence played Catherine and Jarvis played Sebastian. In the series, Catherine's romance is awakened by Sebastian, a worker on her husband's estate, and these 2 have a heated, doomed affair. Okay, now let's move on to Anna Sawai, to what we know about her. Mum's the word when it comes to Anna Sawai's love life. This is according to a recent publication. Also challenging to find any real information about and the existence of a boyfriend, a lover, anybody. There is nothing to indicate that Anna is dating anyone. So there is no proof or evidence of that. There's no photos of that. She doesn't post anybody on her time. And that is pretty much how, most people get the scoop, is we look at their social media. Clearly it's challenging because Cosmo doesn't participate in social media, so you're not going to find anything there. However, these two, the on-screen romance that they have is insane, okay? And in fact, in a recent interview where Anna was talking about Mariko's love for Blackthorn in the movie, she talks about how there's several moments of connection, right? Some spoiler alerts here. So there is the hot springs scene, and there's obviously the scene where they actually get together intimately, where she gifts him her presence. She's very, very reserved. Okay, so she only slept with him when it was thought that her husband died, right? During that last battle where he sacrifices himself and tells her, basically saves her. Although we know that marriage was, not a romantic one for the most part. His character was not nice to her, and she really, felt abused and, just dutiful in that marriage. It was not a, loving, connected marriage. In fact, I think she was more in love with her character Blackthorn than she was with Cosmo's character than she was with her actual husband on the show. Anna Sawai is born in New Zealand, so she's a New Zealand actress. Now I believe she lives in the States. I'm going to confirm that. But as of right now, there's no indication that Sawai is married to anybody or currently involved in a romantic relationship. This is according to glamourbuff.com. She apparently remains very tight-lipped about any kind of romantic relationship. Likewise, a perusal of Sawai's Instagram reveals an absence of any photos suggesting that she has a boyfriend. Instead, her feed is predominantly snapshots about her professional endeavors, so nothing to do with boys, men, any romantic partners. Yet, when you see these guys in interviews, and you certainly see them on screen, you definitely see this connection between them. There's love, there's deep admiration, there's sexual tension. You can feel all of that. And it's almost like she's keeping herself reserved, playing out her role as a Japanese woman. And as a, high person, she is dignified. She does not let her cards out easily. She actually keeps them close to her heart. Her life is all about sacrifice. Her life is about others. Like, her needs are at the bottom of the list. She lives to serve her Lord. She lives to serve her people. She lives to preserve her family name. In fact, all she wanted to do throughout this entire movie was, perform seppuku because she wanted to be with her father, okay? This entire time, her famous phrase is, we live, and we die, okay? And she was totally at peace with doing that. In fact, she was begging to do that. For her, it was torture to live a life on earth and not off herself and, do the most honorable thing, which I find is absolutely fascinating for the Japanese culture. And she played an incredible job of giving us a hint into what that's like. So I did a little comparison here to see, so what would it be like if Cosmo and Anna Sawai dated in real life as a woman who has been in the matchmaking dating industry for 32 years, which is why I talk a lot about dating and relationships, including the compatibility of these relationships. So what is Anna Sawai's sign? She, again, is a Japanese actress, singer, and dancer. She was born in New Zealand, and she moved to Japan with her family at the age of 10. Now, she landed her first acting role at age 11 as a title character in the 2000 Nippon TV production of Annie. She also started her sort of entertainment career in the limelight as a pop artist. Present day, she's 32 years young, born June 11th, 1992, making her a Gemini. Now, Cosmo is a Virgo man. So let's take a look at what a Gemini woman and Virgo man love compatibility looks like. If these two were to date, do they have the foundation to actually make it? Now, the earthy Virgo and airy Gemini make an extraordinary match for each other. Good news. Gemini wants to discover every possible thing, while Virgo loves to be around the tested areas. Once they actually are involved in a romantic relationship, they have to face many differences, but their love has strength to stand tall in all walks of life. which is amazing. Maybe this is why there is a natural chemistry between these two. In fact, there's only a 3-year age difference between the two, Cosmo being 3 years older and he being, not easy on the eyes. She is absolutely beautiful. He is handsome. The Virgo man is a perfectionist. He tends to move away from any possible conflict and is always confident on his road to what he believes in. He is never the dominating type due to his quiet nature. Now, this could be why it is noted that he is not public about his relationships and that he is very low key. Now, in a relationship, a Virgo man makes a wonderful partner for any lady. Way to go, Virgo guys. He provides her with pure love and life, which is well organized and well managed with nothing to actually worry about. Now, the Gemini woman is not a typical woman. In fact, she is a beautiful butterfly with many colors. She's incorrigible, and this makes her quite irresistible for most men. Well, if those are some of the traits of Anna Sawai, well, she already is irresistible, and this makes her more intriguing. She changes her moods faster than anyone can. She goes from Miss Happy-Go-Lucky to a total wreck, which is probably why we saw her crying at the Emmys. And she said, "I've been a mess all day today, crying all day." Now, a Gemini woman supplies to her Virgo man's much needed zest for excitement and stimulation, and this initially attracts these two. And let's see, while an outside stimulus such as family or some other type of tie is usually responsible for keeping them together, Virgo man provides a Gemini woman with the stability she needs, even if she feels that she doesn't need it. This is sounding very much like their characters, oddly enough, and when you see them doing interviews together, you can see signs of, these personality traits as described by Ask Oracle. What's great is the Gemini woman and Virgo man love compatibility rating is over 50%. The relationship feedback satisfactory is 60%. The Ask Oracle rating puts this relationship at 55%, which is above fail, okay? Gemini woman and Virgo man compatibility in 2024 indicates that they are a great romantic match, including an intimate match. So very good match that way. Virgo man is presented with the chance to travel in 2024, but might feel guilty seizing the opportunity. The journey could lead to monumental growth, though. This is what would happen. This is what is predicting to happen in 2024. The journey could lead to monumental growth, to fresh spiritual insights, and new clarity about personal life goals. The holdup could be health issues impacting the Gemini woman. She needs to be clear about what she expects and what she needs. A doctor's visit should not be put off out of anxiety. Well, you know what? Anna Sawai did indicate that playing Mariko was quite emotionally draining, quite emotionally involved. It was very challenging. She found that playing this role was challenging. She fully embodied it. In fact, the fight scene where she is trying to prove to everybody that she actually is being held prisoner inside, I'll call him the dictator's castle. She did every single stunt scene on her own in a 7-layer kimono with massive long singular sword that she had to practice and deal with so it didn't get stuck in her kimono. She fought off 9 guys. Spoiler alert, sorry about that, but this could be, this is ringing a little bit true to what the Oracle is saying regarding her needing to probably see a doctor about anxiety. The worst of the present situation is the anxiety and the lack of full honesty between you. Talk freely and open of the path ahead of you. One of a strong relationship will suddenly become quite clear. So if these two do decide to hook up, get together, explore a romantic relationship together, it could definitely work. Certainly with the win and with the post-Emmy, congratulations and celebrations, and Anna being, a Japanese superstar right now, given that she is the first Japanese woman to be nominated for an Emmy and then to win an Emmy against some incredible, nominees, including Jennifer Aniston. She's on a high right now. And, she acknowledged Cosmo, which was really sweet. She didn't acknowledge him in a romantic way. However, when she was interviewed together, she talked about the natural progression of, how Mariko was falling in love with Blackthorn. And she was speaking as if, she's again embodying the character. Anna and Mariko are the same people. So I don't know if she was hinting at that she actually fell in love with Cosmo, but on screen, she literally was allowing herself to fall in love with her co-star. It's not uncommon that co-stars fall in love with each other. A, they're in intimate scenes. B, they're spending hours and hours and hours a day. Supposedly, their friendship and their bond has grown even greater because post-show, they chose to, strengthen their relationship, being friends. She said she knows the projects that he's up to. She definitely is looking for, immediately after Shogun started working on her next show, and she has said in interviews that the only other roles that she wants to take given this experience are those that are deep, meaningful, emotive, that really challenge her, that really make people feel something, feel love, feel fear, anxiety, feel whatever. She wants deep human roles is what she said. And if it's true, and she allowed Mariko to fall in love with Blackthorn, then she really fell in love with Cosmo. Or did she? Was she falling in love? Are they in love with each other? It is possible. Maybe the big reveal will come soon because they're both so private. Maybe they're private because they're secretly dating. I don't know. What do you guys think? I would love to see these two together. And again, maybe actors are actors because they can play the part, be the part, and, then go live their. However, if you do decide Anna and Cosmo to get together, the stars are aligned. AskOracle.com says, you got the makings of what it works. This matchmaker thinks you guys look great together. You're going to make some beautiful kids. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Yay or nay for these two as a romantic couple.